All right, what's going on, family? So it's February 26th. Yeah, it's February 26th. It's, I think, 1:26 in the morning. I think I remembered it correctly. And, you know what I mean? I'm going to give you an update on my household situation. So, you know what I'm saying? Because we definitely have to keep documenting this for sure. It's very important. I'm doing something very risky right now, staying in a situation like this. But I mean, I kind of have no choices unless, you know what I mean, to protect my children or get screwed out of this situation. And it's just, to, you know, like I said, to protect my children and her, my children's mother, the best as possible. I'm sorry to say it like that because I really don't mean it like that. Honestly, despite the gaslighting and the different theatrics and stuff that I'm about to get into, I still feel sorry for her, you know what I mean? And it's really looking like foolish right now, to be completely honest, but it's still a chance, you know what I'm saying, that this chick is being, not chick, that she is being abused, man, and literally probably raped and can't just articulate that to me. But I am on the side more of us though that's an excuse, and maybe she been in this all along. So let me get into it with y'all. So the status of my household, again, even though I told y'all the household was cool back then, it was still cheating going on and different stuff going on. That again, I was being cordial and, you know, calm to take care of the children. But every once in a while, when I would let that stuff build up and stay silent, I would end up, you know, snapping. You know, not necessarily even like doing nothing violent or nothing like that, but I would end up raising my voice, or you know what I'm saying, or you know, just even saying something about it. She would turn it into an argument and say that I'm turning it into an argument when I'm just complaining about abuse that I'm going through. Because like this house should have been in our name. There's no reason Robert Maddox should have me paying to fix up a place that he has us on a month-to-month rental lease on. There's no reason she should be lying to me. And you know, rather the house should have been in our name. I think the biggest thing is she was scared to approach her father about it. You know what I mean? So she kept lying to me. And you know, there's no reason I should be invested in this property like that. And then there's no reason you should be not on my side protecting. Yo, he did work. He did all that work in here. Yo, I brought him out here on my behalf. I vouch for you. You know what I'm saying? No, you need to make this right. But no, I don't think she has that in her to stand up to her father. And honestly, I think her father is the one mainly putting pressure on her, destroying her own family. Like, you got one child, not to knock him or nothing, but I do have to knock him because he been throwing dirt on me. You know what I'm saying? You trying to act like I'm not no man. Let's not, but we not going to do that right now. Let's just prove if Robert a man by what the fuck he been, let me excuse my profanity. Let's prove if he a man by what he been doing. Why am I in here building up this property, maintenance in this property, dealing with bed bugs damn near the whole time I was in this property, even being disabled, and the house not in my name, man? Why am I invested in this house like this? Why was you around here helping me do the plan this stuff and get things, and we made a whole plan? Why did you go back on it? Why am I vulnerable? And and the main thing is why ain't his daughter protecting me? You know what I'm saying? But I already had to write out letters and everything explaining this whole situation. Everything in here, when you look around, is built in, like I did it. And I'm saying, yes, she did work. She's supposed to pay her. We supposed to be paying her that. I don't even have no proof that she do that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what kind of games is being played. All I know is they sabotaged me and my money over $107,000. You know what I'm saying? 115 to be exact. You know what I'm saying? Which I could have invested in stuff. You know what I mean? But I thought I even could have had this put into the settlement. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad we keeping it cool on this one. You know what I mean? I want to explain this so clear that anybody could get it. So I came out here on her behalf. This is Robert's dream. Robert, the one, yes, it was a beautiful dream. It was a dream I was definitely with, but it was a dream I was suspicious of. And I told her that because he was walking in our apartments. that he had nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying, and violating us that way. So I seen the control that he had, plus his history from other people dealing with, other people. But I'm not even gonna get into that. Let's stay on topic, because this is the state of my house right now. So this whole time I've been being cordial, y'all. I've been being quiet. I haven't even been exposing the actual companies that been stalked. These people been doing this since I settled my case, literally. Like, literally. They had to fight to get my attention, then they got my attention, and then they started trying to turn it against me, man. And I've been filing everybody, police reports, FBI, DOJ, everybody, and getting sabotaged. But anyway, so the state of my house, we're going to get into more of the story of how these people did this stuff from the get-go, and how it go from helping me document to actually helping these people, to actually sleeping with these people. So the state of my house right now, what I'm dealing with right now, what I've been dealing with, especially extremely since February. I'm sorry, extremely since like October 2025, which was recently. But the cheating got crazy, man. I'm talking about now. Y'all hear all that stuff I said that happened, where it was just it was a shrink. And her mind and everything changed. I don't know if they slipped her something. So this is the state I'm in. I'm really fearful of my children's mother, and this is why I have to do these videos and document what's happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm fearful. Wouldn't anybody logical mind would make them start sleeping with unprotected. And it don't matter though. None of that matter. What would make them start literally sneaking out that sneaking out before you take your children certain places to do stuff real quick? You a whole family woman, just out here, grown women, just out here cheating, lying to a dude that been by you damn near 2 decades. You know what I'm saying? But it's something, I don't know. I do believe in, I'm really coming to grips and believing in that, demons and stuff like that. Not that I necessarily didn't believe in them. I didn't dwell on it too much. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it to be as big as I see it now. But it's deeper though. Money came into play. People sold me out. But all of that still do go in a demon. That's like the characteristics of like a demon. If you would do that to somebody you would love and switch up that quick over money, yeah, I couldn't do that. Like, could you do that? It's like no, real rap though. Like, so you have to consider and ask yourself, this is a soulless being. I was just like watching some stuff like that, and I'm coming to grips with it. But no, I still show her the ultimate love. Like you will see sincere love in me, even if you'd be like, oh, you're not in love, this, that. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, because I've been betrayed crazy. But do I let this girl to death? You absolutely can see this. Like, am I a true friend to this girl? You absolutely can see this, because anybody be betrayed, I have every excuse not to trust nobody. If I didn't have white supremacists trying to make me look schizophrenic anyway, because that's the only excuse I got to act like I don't trust nobody, like I trust people and stuff like that. But no, I really don't. I do have an excuse not to really trust nobody, besides a couple people who stood by me 100%, 10 toes down, that I know never traded on me, and I know the real them. They gonna tell me if they don't like something. They gonna, you know what I mean? It just is what it is. But yeah, it's only a couple people. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, other than that, 100%, I should not be trusting people out here. You know what I mean? And you shouldn't either. Trust is earned. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody ever try to manipulate you and think you're supposed to be just going around here trusting people freely. And if you're a targeted individual, you know damn well you better not be doing that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because I never would have thought this girl would be working for him. But anyway, like I said, she could be getting raped right now. This is why my ego and my pride has to be put to the side most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Because if they're monitoring us 24/7, then, she could be. But, from what I seen from her, you know what I'm saying? But again, if they see your facial expressions and everything and they're telling her what to do, you know what I mean? And if she don't do it, they're literally, and I have seen this. And the white supremacist scumbags literally ride around with vehicles while we chilling. But they not going to put fear in me over her. Definitely nobody that's manipulating me. Definitely nobody that you got leverage over. You know what I'm saying? Now, am I going to try to? Hell yeah, I'm going to try to protect my children's mother as much as possible, much as I can, without making myself vulnerable to a attack that could be used against me. You know what I'm saying? Because all of that can be used against me. I done been driven into certain situations where they literally trying to set me up. You know what I mean? And do theater. Literally seeing if I recognize certain people I've been being violated with, and I know them because it's cool and it's beautiful. And that's all I'm gonna say. It's beautiful. You know what I mean? Seeing if I recognize certain people that they just been violating me with. The stuff she been doing to me lately is just past disrespectful. And then the gaslighting and stuff like that, past disrespectful. The complete switch ups on me, past disrespectful, like with my children and stuff. All of this stuff, this cheating is going on. My children are involved, like in this. And the only time she leave the house and have room to cheat is when she's supposed to be doing something with my children. You know what I'm saying? Or going to a quick doctor's appointment and stuff like that. But none of this mattered because the cheating is literally the last thing that I'm worried about. The thing that I'm mainly concerned about is who she cheating with and the status that our family is in while she's cheating. Listen, I would have walked away. You know what I'm saying? If it's something this extent, not to say that, because I've been through it before and I haven't left because, people make mistakes at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would have damn sure did it this time. Are you kidding me, son? Like, you know what I'm saying? Are you kidding me? Like now, yeah. Like, because it's past, like I said, if she's not being forced and it still haven't came out, like I get mad because of the gaslighting and the switching up. Like, it's literally a switch up every day. She literally go from being my best friend to completely just switching. All she gotta do is go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Or start working. Because when she at work, I can't talk to her. She's basically a whole different person. But yeah, so the update as for now is she's still been cheating. I really do need to stop having sex with her. You know what I'm saying? It's like she has an agenda. What I really think it is her father is pressuring her to try to get me out of this housing situation. I think that is the main thing that's been going on. I think they put pressure on her father because they definitely wanted to do this, or put pressure on Predator Bill to put pressure on her father. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to speculate too much. This is speculation, but it do add up from what they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? So he put pressure on her. He started putting pressure on her because this is not the only place she's supposed to get. She's supposed to get his house too. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're pressuring him, he's pressuring her, and she's trying to pressure me. But that ain't happening, and I don't really care. I just want what's due to me with this house. You know what I'm saying? Including the fact that anything that happens with this house, I'm going to be in charge of making decisions. You know what I'm saying? This house supposed to be our house. I'm the one who did everything in this house with my physical hands and paid for work to be done in this house. Still to this day, I'm maintaining and upholding this house. So that is still I do want to talk about that. So yes, I am going to get my just due in this house. I'm trying to get a lawyer as soon as possible. Now, they've been blocking me from getting a lawyer, blocking my communications and everything, while at the same time she's doing little stuff like cheating on me to disturb me and try to get me to snap out and just gaslighting me a little bit, which I have to control. That is my responsibility, and something I hold myself accountable to is not even feeding into her bullshit. So I let go, even though I'm having sex with her and stuff like that, and I still consider her my family or whatever and whatever. But as far as me getting baited into an argument or something like that, it's not gonna happen no more. You know what I'm saying? Now I know you're being controlled by the enemy. It's not worth it. Am I going to try to be cordial and still be here and be a family to my children as much as I can? Yeah, because I'm going to end this thing with no regrets. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to have nobody coming back like, oh, I was being raped the whole time. I couldn't tell you this, that, and the third. I ain't going to have nobody coming back with no regrets, man. I don't like having regrets right now. I kind of found a couple regrets I would have that's petty. I've been bringing them up, you know what I'm saying? That's real petty and old, like, but you know, I really don't have no regrets. I'm really proud of the man I become, man, and the stuff I overcame. I damn sure don't have no regrets over like the last 15 years for sure. You know what I'm saying? For sure. It's been beautiful. I've grown into a beautiful human being. And I love myself, man. Even this stuff right here is teaching me. All the betrayal is teaching me. When she betrayed me, sometimes I'll buy a flower. Y'all think I'm playing, man. The Most High been working on me and working with me, man. And he just showed me so much about myself. Yeah, I'm just proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? I can't say nothing else, but I'm proud of myself. It just is what it is. But yeah, just now I could be honest. Like, I'm not an affectionate person. I'm not an affectionate person. The only girl who made me feel like that a little bit told me I don't like flowers. That's why I probably felt like that. I don't like flowers. They die. Don't buy me flowers. I wanted to buy her everything, son. She like me, son. You know what I mean? And that's probably why I felt that way. But yeah, I'm not really an affectionate person, so I do take responsibility for that. And I try. I try to show this girl now. Look, man, I really love you. You're really my friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're my friend, son. Regardless, I want what's best for your mind, everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? But period, to y'all in relationships, or not even just in relationships, to y'all with children, protect these children, man. You know what I'm saying? I get that people be doing slime ball, shady stuff and bull crap, but your children don't have nothing to do with it, right? So I get that. I get that. But as a man, and I guess I'm gonna have to speak, well, both of us should be thinking this way. But no, as a man, I'm gonna have to tell y'all, push your pride and your ego to the side, son. No, that shit not worth it. You sitting there, oh, she a whore, this, that, and the third. So fuck it. Son, you laid down with a whore, son. Eat that shit and love her regardless, cause she gave you some gifts. You know what I'm saying? She gave you gifts, man. I get it. I'll be steaming, son. It's nobody could get to me but her. I get it. Nothing could get to a man like a woman, son. Especially a woman he loved. You know what I'm saying? But that's why the enemy know, and that's why the enemy used her. And that's why the enemy used them. Period. You know what I'm saying? But still, I don't care, son. If she a hoe, she a whore, accept responsibility and accountability, because most of the time it's our fault. That's why I have these conversations with us. We had no business sleeping with I had no business sleeping with more than half the girls I slept with. More than half of them. I had to look back like, son, you was on some stuff out here. And it's not cool. No, real rap. I might, like, you know what I mean? It's really not cool. It's really disgusting. Yes, the females are more disgusting for doing it, but it's disgusting for us too, bro. You putting come on, son. In those conditions, you know what I'm saying? I'll be having to chastise myself right now. Just right now, I ain't gonna speak on that because my private business, and you know what I mean, it just is what it is. But and that's why podcasts end up not coming out. You know what I mean? Because I am open. I'm an open book. But I can expose me. I don't like exposing other people, regardless of I have a reason and right, and I should. You know what I mean? I should. It's about me, man. It's about staying true to myself and not coming out of character of myself. And that ain't even for y'all. It's for me. Trust me, because I really don't care what y'all think, for real, for sure. Our only reason I care what y'all think is to help y'all. I want to make sure I did my job the correct way. You know what I'm saying? And it just is what it is, you know. So I want to make sure my message is as clear as possible, so when people hear it, they don't be like, "Oh, he's a racist. Oh, he's this. Oh, he's that." No, listen to my message. Oh, he cursed too much. That's why I apologize for cursing, not because I think it's wrong. I have every right to be like, I was about to do it right there. I caught myself though for you. So you know, I'm chilling. But I'm still staying in character. I'm cool. So the house is cool when she allow it to be. Now lately it's been 100% cool. Even with her, she's literally cheating on me. So, and imagine this. Imagine being bored up here. This is her community. For them to stalk you, sabotage you, destroy all this money that you got, your mentorship and everything you trying to run, and her to start sleeping with people around here in your face, bro. Like it's these is enemies that know what you doing. You just trying to disgrace me, but I ain't even gonna speak like that, cause y'all know what she know. She not really disgracing me. Like, you know what I mean? But I mean, y'all can look at, I don't care what y'all think. I just have to put it out here. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what y'all think. I really wouldn't be exposing her or nothing. I don't want to expose her. This is my children's mother. And that's what I'm saying to y'all men, man. Prideful or nothing, I had to swallow a lot of shit. My children will grow up, and the sad reality is this story will be around. This is what I try to explain to her. I don't want to be at odds with her. There's no way I can win without hurting my children, without affecting my children in a negative way. I don't care what y'all, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Wait, well before this, I didn't care. I only want to help y'all and help your children. Why would I care about people' opinion that I'm literally here trying to help? Y'all are in vulnerable positions. Y'all literally, and I'm talking about the people with jobs and everything. Y'all in some of the worst positions. I feel sorry for y'all more than anybody. I feel like the Most High was trying to protect me. I was trying to work, man. I was trying to work. The Most High, like, nope. No. You getting out of here, son. They took me out of work. I went back to work going against doctor's orders, and they was still attacking me, man. These is demons. like, how is a person like me getting attacked? I don't even get how the old me could get attacked. I was just a drug dealer, but you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I don't see how this person could get attacked. I didn't even buy myself a car with over $100,000 cash in my hand, son. No, I just wanted to do stuff for everybody else. You know what I mean? Didn't even buy myself yes, I did. I went on a Aeropostale shopping spree. I'm gonna throw that in your face. That's how I flaunt. Let me flaunt. You know what I'm saying? Let me boast. I went on an Aeropostale shopping spree and bought a bunch of $8 shirts, man. Like 10 of them. Not a bunch of them. Like 10 of them to be exact. Maybe like 8. You know what I mean? That was a bunch to me, though. You know what I mean? That's more than I needed. You know what I mean? And some cheap jeans. Maybe a couple pair of sneakers. Yo, who do that? Where they do that? What person you know got that kind of love in their heart? And everything else was to the mentorship. The stuff that you see me with doing right now, protecting myself, trying to communicate, and the stuff that they hacking is literally the stuff I bought from my children through the mentorship, most of it. Haven't been able to use nothing. So yeah, this is what I've been going through. But y'all see I'm beautiful, man. I still got, like I told her, I'm like, you know, when I called this out, I'm like, listen, man, we still young. We still look good. I will walk away. I give every possible solution. So it's like, what games is being played? Like, why am I it's like I'm being trapped here, but I'm not being trapped here. It's like you trying to set me up. But I think that's why I just got to talk to a lawyer. I think it's definitely is what they're trying to do with this house. Is definitely what they use some predator bill for. You know what I'm saying? And all them. And it made perfect sense. You know what I mean? When AI helped me put it in perspective, I was like, it make perfect sense. I don't go. Sorry, y'all. I've been having some kind of that, like, allergies. And this stuff be like messing with my nose, and like it's crazy. Like just different stuff I be going through be crazy, man. It be looking like I'm not injured or disabled or nothing. I get it, you know what I mean? But I be that neurological and nerve damage is just crazy. It just really is. But yeah, so that's just what I've been going through, man. A lot of gaslighting, a lot of bull crap. Um, like I feel as though I don't know if somebody's threatening her or her family, if somebody have leverage over her head. And don't, I know I be taking stuff down and I be seeming wrong because I really do be trying to protect her and her family. But then the gaslighting, sometimes it get, man, it be like, yo, it's like, come on, man. And you know how to respect me. And now you blatantly being disrespectful. So, and even when it comes to sex, and one of the reasons I'm about to just start dating, you know what I'm saying? I've really been pursuing and just about to start dating and stuff because, first of all, I'm not going to give up no more in my life. You know what I'm saying? Holding it up for somebody who's, not respecting me, first of all, violate me and working against me. And then I don't know what game you playing and you cheating on me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm about to start dating. I'm about to start living my life. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to be isolated and neglected and stuff like that. So normally I get taken care of sexually all day. You know what I'm saying? So lately, like literally like this last week, could be 4, she be or a couple weeks, maybe it been a couple weeks. You know what I mean? It been like detracted, and not just sex, it's attention. You know what I'm saying? And I'm never one to be fighting over nobody's attention. It's normally them fighting over my attention. Normally I be locked in with my music, or if I'm in a spirituality, I be locked in my spirituality. And I'm telling you, this was the problem with me in all of my relationships and with her. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you just isolate and you just be worried about your music, or you just be, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I do. Like I'm literally what do you call it? Whatever. Introvert. But kind of not, because when I'm socially out, I'm real social. As you can see, I'm real social. I mean, I know y'all not like right here with me now, but this is how I am. But I do like having solitude. I like being alone. I enjoy my own company. I literally be here laughing with myself. Like, real rap, like it's beautiful. Or not even myself, me and the Most High, everything. It's just beautiful, man. And it just I enjoy my own company. So it's no disrespect to nobody and or nothing, but I don't have to trust or I don't have to do nothing. I know what's gonna. I just enjoy my own company. You know what I mean? So no, I'm not one of them people who fight for attention or gotta be even nowhere near up under nobody. Don't. But this is the first I ever even heard or is looking like that or something, or but it's something different going on. You know what I'm saying? Behind closed doors. But this is why I just have to expose it, man. So no, I'm still working ahead. So I'm still doing work. Shit still need to be done. Like I tell her, Predator Bill could use this stuff against you. Like, you know what I mean? But I guess because, they working with them, it's not a threat to them. But it is to me. And like I told her, I could be using stuff like this against you. I don't have, as a disabled man, I'm not responsible for this. And your father don't even have a house in her name. I'm damn sure ain't even responsible for this. You know what I'm saying? But I have to make sure it's right because I have children to protect. And who else gonna do it? You know what I'm saying? We can't trust having just random people in here, so we have to. But you could, you know what I'm saying? If you want to pay people, I'm just gonna watch them for sure to see what the fuck they doing. You know what I mean? And then planting ahead, cause you dealing with these predators. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, this shit gotta be done. You know what I mean? And then she's saying she gonna do stuff and then not doing it. We supposed to got the cabinets put in. She just got a loan with all this money. We supposed to have cabinets and stuff. She's not doing it. She's saying she's gonna paint certain rooms and do certain stuff. She got the paint, got everything, and she just not doing it. But I'm not knocking her. You know why? Because she never did it. Until they got behind her and started putting that in her head and telling her to do this stuff and trying to discredit me. You know what I mean? She never did it. She never had to lift a trash bag. She never had to lift a snow shovel. All of this stuff is new. You ask any female that I ever worked, did the females have to lift anything? Did they have to do anything? Or was Rasheen right there taking shit out of their hands? You know what I'm saying? Ask, I don't play that, man. My grandma, my mom ain't raised me like that, son. I was raised by females to be a protector of females, son. And that's been being used against me, man. So with black women, let me not say that, man, because I'm really, I'm really trying to. I'm out of here. Let me get out of here, son. I'm gonna. I think I did the good. Did I do? Did I do good? Did I do good, y'all? Like, for sure. I think I control my profanity pretty well, because it's not cursing, it's profanity. But that's another conversation we're going to have. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out of here, man. I think I did good. I better wrap it up. We had a nice little, we over half an hour. I think we had a nice little conversation. I said what need to be said. For now, I'm going to keep y'all updated in probably another month, another 2 months. Let y'all know, the current situation of the household. But yeah, for now, I'm being cordial. Yes, it is gaslighting. It is switching attitudes every day. She did say some vicious shit to me, actually, pertaining to this house. Like, I'm not going to get a dime of what I put in this house and stuff like that. And was denying to give me her father's address and stuff like that. She threatened to have me kicked out. She told me she called her father, and I was still waiting. Her father never called me. She told me she called her father to have him, have me kicked out. That was like 2 weeks ago when we got in an argument about me complaining about my abuse, man. And my abuse, and why is this house not in our name? And she lied. Like, she she told Social Security that, this house was a rent-to-own, which it don't even supposed to be a rent-to-own. This house supposed to be in our name, man. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know what I'm saying? And there ain't no excuses. I had over $100,000, and that's what made me threaten it. The fact that I had that money and could invest in this property properly. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they sabotaged me, man. You know what I'm saying? Point blank paid. I know that. You know what I mean? For sure. Because nothing changed but me getting disabled and me having money. And I really, and I am getting this stuff investigated. But where I'm at in my thinking, I really don't even think workman's comp is behind this in the insurance company and stuff too much. Maybe they is a little. The only reason I think they is because some of the same people that's involved, like that UPS driver and stuff, is doing the same stuff, like the black next door neighbor and stuff like that. Next door to me is still involved. You know what I'm saying? And certain people is still involved. But other than that, or let me say this, it could possibly be that it has nothing to do with them, because they forced me to settle. They got what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's kind of stupid for them to continue to mess with me. You know what I mean? They really got what they wanted. Besides a gag order, besides for me to sign that gag order, they got what they wanted. Everything else, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even speaking on them. So, you know what I mean? Or the situation. So for real, yeah, this situation seems a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you see the motives as clear as day. Who reports being stalked and hacked after receiving a large settlement? You know what I'm saying? And I was still going out. They can't say I mentally was going crazy or nothing like that, because I was raising my stocks was performing well. I was outperforming the S&P 500 by 500 points, son. You know what I'm saying? Got letters to prove it. I was doing the right things. I was trying to, I'm starting my mentorship. I'm building my credit up, everything. You know what I'm saying? They just sabotaging me, son. You know what I'm saying? Just sabotaging me. Build everything up, man. Non-stop sabotaging me, man. You know what I'm saying? Took my children's legacy that I was trying to create for them for her father's legacy. So explain yourself, Robert Maddox and Sandra Maddox. Explain yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? They have to explain themselves. Why is y'all doing this to a disabled black man out here, and your children's father, and your grandchildren's father, son? You know what I'm saying? How do you love these children if you doing that to their father who cares for them? You know what I mean? And I asked my children's mother just straight up, do you think is anybody in this world that loves them as much as I do? No. She answered no, 100% not. Son, it ain't nobody in this world that, not even your own people, love you as much as I do, to be completely honest. Because I would never put you in this situation, you know what I'm saying, or allow you to be put in this situation. So that right there tells me enough, you know what I'm saying, enough, you know what I mean. But to the female, look, we supposed to got out of here. To the females, I hope you see your man in that way. I hope you got it, that kind of man. That, yeah, this man might love me more than my own damn father. You know what I'm saying? He might care for me more than my own damn father. Even that I'm not even in love with this girl no more. She done violated me and betrayed me, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I said, I love her. But as far as being in love with her, nah, it's not. Like, she's constantly, literally still betraying me. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, even if she's in fear, even if she's being threatened, she's still betraying me. You know what I'm saying? And I have to deal with this every day for years. Like, literally. And lately it's been on some crazy stuff. So no, it's a different kind of love. It's an unconditional and stupid, because I think I'm stupid sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But then it's a reality check. No, you're not. You're doing the best you can. You know what I'm saying? With the decisions you have. And it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because you reevaluate this situation. Tell me what y'all would do. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to protect your children, if you in this situation like I'm in, and then y'all really have to have more variables to really understand the conditions of my disability and stuff like that as well. But none of that matter. None of that matter. And again, I really don't even care. I'm sorry I even asked y'all opinion in the first place. You know what I mean? Because I do be wanting y'all opinion sometimes, but then I really think about it and I be like, they can't give me their opinion. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can give me an opinion of the position that I'm in, man. And that's just the sad reality of it. And nobody gonna have to deal with the consequences and live with the regrets of the decision that I make. That's why I don't care what y'all think. I'm Raphael Rashim, and this is my life experience, aka the True I Speak podcast. Until later, I'm out of here.